Welcome, you're watching Channel Detroit, bringing you interesting and informative stories from Detroit and the metropolitan area. I'm your host, Mr. Furman. Don't go away, we'll be right back. Trinity Chapel is a full-service funeral home where your loved one is number one. Trinity Chapel can provide you with funeral services, cremations, shipping, or assist you with pre-planning. Trinity Chapel Funeral Home is located at 20226 West McNichols, just west of Evergreen on Detroit's west side. Call us at 313-532-8182 or 8183. Trinity Chapel Funeral Home Incorporated, where your loved one is number one. Welcome back to Channel Detroit, where we like to emphasize the positives, just like this next story about positive things going on the Avenue of Fashion.
This is the greatest city in the world. We need to make sure we take care of it and preserve it. It's our city.
Those are the impassioned words of Don Studvik, a member of the Independent Business Association and proud owner of the 1917 American Bistro on the Avenue of Fashion in Detroit, Michigan. He wants the world to know there is still a lot of good in Detroit. Jazz on the Ave is a great example.
All right, hi, my name is Kim Tandy. I'm the program manager for University Commons. We're the organization working to revitalize this commercial strip here on Livernois. We've been working with the business owners and the community to bring this economic strength back to our community. So what we did was we decided to have a big PR event, which is this whole Jazz on the Ave, music up and down the avenue, a big fashion show that we had. The teachers produced and helped us get through this. So we're really excited about this, the economics, bringing the people back on Livernois, all the excitement on Livernois and people walking.
All right, Black on the Avenue of Fashion, just glad to be here on a great, beautiful day in the city of Detroit, and just shows the power and the beauty of this city that people write articles about that are so misleading about the state of the condition in all of the city when people here are enjoying themselves, African-American owned businesses selling their wares, people eating, great Black-owned restaurant. This is Detroit. Don't let nobody fool you. This is what it's all about. We love everybody, but we love ourselves.
I'm Adrian, and this is my beautiful wife, Christy. We live in the neighborhood. Happened to be riding by, and I went home, told my wife something's going on Livernois. We're going to have to go around there and see what's going on. They're jamming. Turned out to be a beautiful thing, man. Having a ball right in the neighborhood. Can't ask for nothing better.
No, that's
good people, good company. It's well worth it. Good weather.
Having a good time.
We're invested in the community. I live in the community and am supporting everybody here that needs more viable commercial enterprise in the community.
We're going to develop the space so that the community can continue to use the space. We believe in the city of Detroit, and we believe in the Livernois, Avenue of Fashion area.
Tony Soval, owner of Hot Sam's Clothing Store, also the president of Detroit Black Chamber of Commerce. Down here we're on Livernois. As they talk about bankruptcy, come over here on the Avenue of Fashion where it all started. And we must have forgotten who we are. But we are the greatest people ever lived. The city is the greatest people. Here we have withstood it all. Come down to the Avenue of Fashion and see the good news that you may not see. But Detroit is still here. Avenue of Fashion is going on. Black business is still going on. Entrepreneurship is going on here in the city of Detroit.
Hello, my name is Paulette, owner of Teaser's Boutique on Livernois. We're here now at the Jazz on the Ave, a wonderful event, a great turnout. And I'm so happy to see all of the customers, neighbors, business owners. They're all having a good time. And I hope to see you again. If you didn't make this, you would make it next year on the Jazz on the Ave. Because next year it's going to even be bigger and better.
Hi, my name is Leela Chance, and this is Oliver. And we live over here in Green Acres. And everybody's giving Detroit a bad rap. Detroit's coming around. It's a beautiful area, beautiful community, and I love the street of Livernois. So we're here to stay.
Hello, Detroit. This is Rufus Bartell from the Independent Business Association, that being the president, and also the founding of Simply Casual Clothing Store. And we're here on the Avenue of Fashion, better known as the Ave. This particular function that we enjoyed, half the city enjoyed today, was jazzing on the Ave. We had a great time on Livernois. All the vendors, all the store owners came out and they did half-off sales, all the restaurants, the artists, performing stages. Independent Business Association obviously played a great role in making this happen. We had Tony from Sherwood Gallery, who's a member of the Independent Business Association, has a great art sale going down there, along with a nationally known artist. And again, this is Rufus Bartell checking in with you, Detroit, letting you know that Independent Business Association is in the mix, making things happen, making Detroit better every day. Thank you, peace and love.
This report was brought to you by the Furman Network. As illustrated in that last story, there are a lot of positive things going on in Detroit, such as this story, which just a few months ago took us to the red carpet.
The red carpet premiere of the movie Sparkle made Motown shine with some Hollywood flavor.
I love being here. You know, I could just picture Diana Ross walking out of a limo with a fur and her dress, like to a hotel, and it was fun, and being here actually really made it real for us to really get into that mindset of being in Detroit in the 60s. It was a blast.
We're celebrating the legend of Whitney Houston and the classic film Sparkle, the remake of the classic film, here at a red carpet screening. Some of the other guests on hand for this screening include Jordan Sparks, who's hosting this red carpet event. Detroiters like Beth Griffith, who was a stand-in for Whitney Houston, paid special tribute to the legendary singer.
Yes, Jesus loves me.
Detroit's own Queen of Soul remembered her goddaughter, Whitney. Give me your thoughts on Whitney and her performance.
I think that it's just going to be it's going to be bittersweet. There's no question about that. The performance, I think that it was I won't say ironic, but it's just interesting that all of this fell in the hands of Bishop T.D. Jakes. And I like what I think it's going to do for her image and a lasting picture of Whitney for us. So I'm glad that it fell in his hands and he cast her the way that he did.
Jordan couldn't help but reflect on her memories of working with Whitney.
She walked in and she just wanted to get to know us. She wanted to sit down with us. She wanted to see us shine, which was completely unexpected. You know, somebody of her star power, you know, she could have just been like, I'm going to do my lines and I'm going to go off and do whatever. And she would just chill with us. And a lot of times she would be there watching us do our scenes, even if she wasn't in them. She was so happy and so excited. And when she did her last scenes, you know, she was sad that it was over, but she was so full of pride that this project she'd been working on for so long had finally, you know, come to light.
And what's different about this Sparkle compared to the original and what you all bring to it?
Well, I can't give anything away. So, you know, there are a few changes. Some of the characters have a different perspective. I think one of the major changes that I can tell you about is Dolores. You know, in the original movie, she didn't really have much of a voice. She didn't speak very much. You didn't really know what she did or what her dreams were. And what's amazing is Tika brings to the character just so much spunk and sass and strength, and Dee has another option. You know, she wanted to be a star in another way, and she chooses the music to do that, and I think that that's really cool that, you know, Dee finally has this voice. So all the characters are definitely really strong. They all have a background, they all have a goal and a dream.
Have any new things coming out? I know you're here for Sparkle. What can we look forward? I voted for you in American Idol.
Thank you so much for asking. Thank you so much. I actually am filming my new movie right now. Jennifer Hudson is in it as well. Anthony Mackie, Jeffrey Wright, which is actually Carmen's husband, so it's crazy that that's there. And so I'm working on that. I've got a few more days to do it. Alicia Keys is an executive producer. It's an indie drama, and there's no music, so I just get to play a character. So I'm really excited about that. And I am working on a new record as well.
Beth Griffith and Courtney Taylor, who were stand-ins for Whitney and Jordan, say it was a blessing they'll never forget.
My life will never be the same. I remember finding out when she had passed, and I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a prank. But then when I found out it was true, you know, I started to think about the blessing and the gift that God had given me to be able to work with her. Whitney is my favorite singer ever. I'm a singer, and I wanted to be a singer because of her. Whitney and I share the same birthday. We're the same. Our birthday is August the 9th, next Thursday. Yes. So that in itself was a blessing. And I remember talking to her and telling her that. And she was like, are you kidding me? You know, and my name is Beth. Her middle name is Elizabeth. My mother's name is Elizabeth. We're both the same height, same size. It was just kind of, you know, crazy. And we were enjoying the similarities, you know, of us. But it was a business setting and we didn't get to chat a lot. But it was just a blessing to just be in her presence. It was a blessing.
To be so young and to see someone else who's so young and so successful in this industry at this kind of moment in time, it was really inspirational for me. I never thought a day of my life that I wanted to be an actress. I just wanted to be an extra for a day, and I was hand selected to be Jordan's stand-in. And Jordan kind of, you know, we were learning together, and Whitney kind of took everybody under her wing, and, you know, if we had a question, she was there. She didn't just do her lines and leave. You know, she was really a role model, as was Jordan, for everybody. So being so young, I'm only 20, I will never, ever, ever forget an experience like that.
I'm Karen Dinkins reporting for the Furman Network.
It makes me feel I've done something right. Don't lose it.
Here at Channel Detroit, we want everyone to be healthy. This next story is about one group's effort to reach that goal.
What a tremendous and amazing night right here at Second Ebenezer Church. We have the privilege of hosting the American Heart Association Power to End Stroke right here, featuring Dr. Marvin Sapp, Brian Courtney Wilson, Lexi, Lena Starks, and Second Ebenezer Choir. It's going to be a great, great night of gospel music. But more than that, it's going to be information and inspiration. We'll get an opportunity to let everybody know the kinds of things that they ought to be doing to make life happier and healthier. Thank you, DMC. Thank you, all of our sponsors and partners, for making this happen tonight. I'm ready to go to the program.
Hi, I'm Conrad Mallett. I'm the president of Sinai Grace Hospital, and we're one of the sponsors for this evening's event. Stroke is a major complicating killer in the city, and we need all of the people listening to understand that we need to take all of these diseases, stroke, heart failure, diabetes, kidney disease, obesity. We really need to take all these diseases very seriously because they're very prevalent in our community. We are pleased this evening to be here with all of you. The message tonight is prevention. The message tonight is information. The message tonight is inspiration, and we're glad to be a part of this particular celebration.
Jesus will be your friend.
This evening we really want to raise awareness for African Americans about their risk for heart disease and stroke, especially stroke. They're at a much greater risk than white Americans, and I think many don't realize what they need to do to keep from having a stroke, and there's a lot of things that they can do. And
it is the third leading cause of death, but African Americans, we are 2 times more likely to suffer from a stroke than Caucasians. The rate of stroke in the African American community is double that in whites. And 80% of all people that have suffered from a stroke was preventable. So that means if 10 of you raise your hand, 8 of you, the person who suffered that stroke, or if you were the victim, it could have been prevented. Which is the main reason we're here tonight, to make sure you understand what you need to do to prevent it so that it doesn't happen to you.
Jesus Jesus, at the sound of your name, every knee shall bow, tongue proclaim. And I've seen the devastation of stroke. And I believe that this is a very good cause. I go on tour with the American Heart Association every year, and the American Stroke Association every year, and I work with them, and I want us to take care of ourselves.
I would like to say to all of the viewers, the listeners, and everyone who hears this and sees it, to pass on the information, because we can fight back against stroke. It's the third leading killer, not only of African Americans, but Americans in the country. So we need to watch our cholesterol intake, watch our salt intake, our sodium intake, and let's get some exercise going, some walking. Start a program, give yourself 33 days, walk every other day, and see how that helps. It will help. You have to exercise to keep your temple in shape. The Lord's given it to you. Don't let him take it back right away. Thank you.
We're trying to end stroke in the black community. It's the third, was 3 times more likely to occur in our community, largely due to lifestyle choices, and we can correct it. And so to be here tonight at an African American church is a real honor, because that's what the black church has always done in our community, is bring us together and disseminate the type of information that can change lives and transform the culture. So I'm honored that the American Heart Association is making me a small part of this event.
But even if you take your time, don't rush, it'll be alright, because we love you and there is nothing you could ever do. Does it feel good about it? If you get off track, turn around and come right back. Ooh, child, you look like my brother on my father's side. Y'all understand who the father is? Look at your family and say, ooh, child, you look like sister. Sure sound good to me. I said it sure sound good to me. Find a brother and say, ooh, child, you look like my brother, like my cousin, like this dude that don't mean $20 from back in the day. But it's going, you can run, you can run, you can run, you can run, but don't hide your face, 'cause God made your face, God made your face, don't hide your face.
What up, family? I'm Reverend Dr. Marvin L. Sapp. That's right. I am Mr. Never Would Have Made It and the best of me. And I want to talk to you all about the importance of this event that the American Heart Association is putting on tonight. The importance of it is simply this. We're trying to figure out a way that we can fight, if you will, the strokes that are happening in the urban community. And the way we're doing it is through inspiration and through information. Tonight is going to be a night where people are going to be changed in their mentality, focus in their mindsets. So I thank God for you all. Keep it locked. Stay tuned, because the best is yet to come.
Coming one, taking one, ready two, no two, two down, come back, one, go. Without you, I would have lost it all. But now I see how you've been there for me. Now I can say, never would have made it. I never could have made it without you. I would have lost my mind.
The concert was wonderful. It was worth paying for. I would have paid a good $50, $60 for this concert. It was wonderful. Auntie, how did you like the concert?
It was, I love it, I can't explain. Highly, 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 highly holy and everything with me. I enjoyed it very much.
Definitely in a row. Holy Ghost was there. It was wonderful. I'm still full of emotion. It was great. It was a good, yeah, awesome.
It was fun. It was very fun.
It was awesome. It was a blessed experience to be here, and I'm glad I came. These are all my grandkids. And
Hi.
It was wonderful.
Best church show ever.
Oh, it was wonderful. It was wonderful. Of course, every time we come here to Second Ebenezer, souls are changed, lives are filled, and the power of the Holy Ghost is always in this place.
Excellent. Soul fixing. I'm all filled up. Excellent. Soul filled. Excellent. Best I've had seen all year. Wonderful.
It was fantastic. Fantastic. Very, very, very good. Very good. I'd recommend anybody to come and get spirit filled like this. Thanks.
I enjoyed it very much. It was very marvelous.
Well, we wanted to come tonight and enjoy Marvin Sapp. My son wanted to see, loves Marvin Sapp as a singer, and just wanted to be a part of this festivity tonight. It was just an awesome night.
Somebody real fast. Find somebody to your right or to your left. You don't know what the person you're sitting next to had to go through to get here tonight. But death and life is in the power of your tongue. You need to speak life into the person you're sitting close to. Look at somebody real fast. Repeat after me. I'm going to tell you what to tell them. Look at your neighbor and tell them this. Say, neighbor, I'm stronger. Tell them. Somebody else, some of y'all still looking at me. You need to find somebody. Tell them, say, neighbor, I got a word for you. I got a word that's going to encourage you. Talk to them. I got a word that's going to build you. Help somebody out. Look them in the face and declare it. Come on, say it with me. Say it. Say, neighbor, I'm stronger. Tell them. Tell them I'm wiser. Say it. Tell them I'm better. So much better. I scream, I believe. This time you have to testify. This time you're going to tell them what you learned about yourself. You learned that you were stronger than you thought you were. You learned that
I hope you learned something, and I really hope you enjoyed the show. Sit back, relax. This is just a little something just for you. You've been watching Channel Detroit. See you next time.
Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Oh, daddy's rich and your mother's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing, and you'll spread your wings and then take to the sky. But until that morning, there ain't nothing can harm you. With mommy and daddy standing by. Summertime, summertime, summertime. Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing, and you'll spread your wings and then take to the sky. But until that morning, there ain't nothing can harm you. With mommy and daddy standing by. Ooh. Summertime, summertime, summertime.